Everybody out there in planet Earth, this is KB the Imperfect, talking about my life lessons for your progression. And yes, I do admit that if you saw my video that I posted and pinned about introverts, we were going to chop it up, and I was going to do that on a day-to-day basis, not day-to-day basis, but like once a week. I've fallen off 2 weeks doing that, and I'm pissed. I'm upset. And when I really reflected on that, it really made me think about a lot of things. I didn't have any excuses. And I discovered, sadly enough, that I might not be deserving of my dream. No, this is not a pity, but oh no, baby, you deserving of your dreams. Go live your dreams. I'm talking about by definition. The definition of deserving means being worthy of or of merit by one's actions or effort. That is what deserving means if you were to look it up in the dictionary. And if I were to unpack these past 2 weeks, I have not been deserving because I've not been putting in the work. I've not been putting in the post. I've not been putting in the effort, and I've not been putting in the intent. I even boiled it down to a ridiculous amount. And I couldn't even put in 5 minutes a day to pursue my dreams. And that is virtually impossible. To me, if you cannot put in 5 minutes a day to pursue your dreams, then I've challenged myself now that maybe I don't deserve my dreams. 5 minutes a day? I spend more time than that looking at Facebook or Netflix or talking about some nonsense with somebody, talking about wrestling, talking about a joke or something, or outside looking off in the universe. I spend I spend more time than that drinking water in a day. So I was like, look, if I can't put in 5 minutes, what does that really say about my deservedness to do that? And that has really jolted me back into existence and getting back into the game, because I do want it as bad as I can taste it, but I got to put in the effort. Now, why are you saying why am I saying that, 5 minutes a day is better than, say, 30 minutes cramming or an hour working or any of that stuff? Let's just look at it in real time. Have you ever sat down to a Thanksgiving meal and gorged out? Think about what happened when you gorged out on that meal. Yes, you were full, but you were hungry the next day. Versus if you ate a little bit every day, how you would be sustained and transformed. Or let's just talk about it from the standpoint of studying. You can cram all that. We've all crammed for big tests, and we study for big tests and all this other stuff. But how much of us really retain that information afterwards versus doing a little bit each day? Or even relationships when we have with other people. I mean, how do you truly develop relationships with people? You can't develop it, really enhance it, and doing life-altering things in 3 hours or 3 days. But if you take your friendships, and if you had taken those 72 hours as you mapped it out for somebody becoming your friend over a series of months or days, you would see how, when you break that down, how that matters. Because each day matters, because your body gets a chance to process that, integrate that, and move yourself forward. So I'm going to challenge you today. I want to ask you the question: have you truly been living out your dream? Are you truly deserving of your dream? Meaning, have you put in the work to be deserving of your dream? And have you did it at least 5 minutes a day? And if not, at least for the next week, take five minutes every day to sit down, unpack, or do something for your dream, because you'll be surprised at the results. And to quote one of my favorite genres, I like to call it my male soap opera, WWE wrestling. There is this wrestler on there called Daniel Bryan, and when he made his comeback, he said something that always sticks with me, and I want to leave that with you. If you fight for your dreams, don't be surprised at some point your dreams start fighting for you. And as always, guys, I want to see you win. KB the Imperfect. Out of here.